Everything in this factory is part of a perfect plan. First, the crocodiles are brought from special farms and carefully selected. Then they enter the slaughter line, where high-tech robotic machines come into play. The skin is delicately separated from the meat, and both products go through different processes. The meat pieces are sterilized, separated with special slicing machines, and transported to the vacuum packaging system. The frog meat production factory is moving along quickly and meticulously. The process starts with special pools where frogs are carefully selected. Then, the frogs are taken to the slaughtering section. Their skins are separated with automatic machines, and their meat is processed delicately. The pieces are cleaned in high-tech sterilization units and prepared in special slicing machines. A journey from giant ostriches to the menus of luxury restaurants. In this factory, the ostrich meat processing process is like a meticulously planned work of art. The first step is the careful preparation of specially raised ostriches. Then, high-tech slaughtering machines come into play. The meat is carefully separated, sterilized, and approved by quality control experts. The snake meat production factory is at the center of an extraordinary process. First of all, carefully selected snakes are prepared in special areas. During the slaughtering stage, the skin is carefully separated from the meat thanks to high-tech machines. The meat is meticulously cleaned in the sterilization area and then passes through delicate slicing systems. The turtle meat production factory manages a complex and meticulous process. The process begins with the careful selection of specially raised turtles. The separation of shell and meat is done quickly and hygienically with state-of-the-art machines. The meat is carefully cleaned in sterilization units and then portioned with precision slicing machines. In the packaging line, the meat is vacuumed and prepared in a way that will preserve its freshness for a long time. Iguana Meat Production Factory, a place where an exotic delicacy is professionally processed. The process begins with the careful selection of iguanas from special farms. High-tech machines allow the meat and skin to be separated quickly and precisely. Then the meat is cleaned in sterilization units and brought into compliance with hygiene standards. The Buffalo Meat Production Factory operates with impressive order and advanced technology. The process begins with the careful selection of buffalo brought from farms. In the slaughter lines, large-sized animals are processed delicately with automatic machines. The meat is subjected to sterilization processes in hygienic environments and then divided into standard portions in slicing machines. Everything in the donkey meat production factory operates in a meticulously planned order. The first step is to take the carefully selected animals to the slaughterhouse under hygienic conditions. Here, automatic machines ensure the best processing of the meat. The separation of the skin and meat is carried out with sensitive technologies. Llama meat production begins with the feeding of llamas in natural pastures. The slaughtering process is carried out in accordance with hygienic standards, and the carcasses are meticulously evaluated. The meat is processed and sliced after undergoing sterilization processes after slaughter. Then, the fresh meat is vacuum-packed or dried and stored in the form of dried meat called charca. The venison production process begins with the slaughter of deer that have been hunted or raised on farms. The slaughtering process is carried out in accordance with hygienic standards. Then, the carcasses are cooled and rested in suitable temperature and humidity conditions for the meat to mature. This process increases the flavor and tenderness of the meat. Once the maturation is complete, the meat is divided into various cuts: steak, roast, minced meat, etc. During the packaging stage, the meat is packaged in vacuum packages to preserve its freshness. The shark meat production process involves several stages. First, sharks are caught using long lines, nets, or trawls. They are then brought to processing plants where their internal organs are removed, fins and skin are removed. The meat is carefully cleaned to remove impurities. The quail meat production process includes the stages of raising, slaughtering, cleaning, and packaging. First, the quails are raised under suitable conditions. During the slaughtering stage, blood is drained, then the feathers are cleaned mechanically or manually. The internal organs are removed, the carcass is cleaned, and the cooling process is carried out. Finally, the meat is packaged under hygienic conditions and prepared for shipment. Pigeon meat production consists of the stages of raising, slaughtering, cleaning, and packaging. After the pigeons are raised under suitable conditions, they are slaughtered with hygienic methods. Their feathers are cleaned, their internal organs are removed, and the carcass is sterilized. After the meat is cooled, it is packaged in vacuum packages and prepared for shipment. The carefully raised camels are brought to the slaughter area when they reach the specified age. Here, the slaughtering process is carried out with humane methods in accordance with hygienic standards. Then, their skin is carefully flayed and their hair is completely cleaned. Next, it is time to remove the internal organs. At this stage, the inside of the carcass is meticulously cleaned, thus preserving the quality and hygienic condition of the meat. The meat is then taken to the cooling unit to keep it fresh. the horse meat production process begins. The slaughtering process is carried out with humane methods by causing unconsciousness. Then, the skin is carefully skinned and the hair is completely cleaned. The meat is then taken to the cooling unit to keep it fresh. In the final stage, the horse meat is safely packaged in packaging machines.